I'm just going to touch on a few tips and tricks. I apologize yesterday I didn't make a video for you guys. I was really fucking hungover, and then I kept sipping on this fucking bit of moonshine all day, so I didn't really want to post a video because I just didn't have the attention span and I was just feeling sick. But so what we're going to touch on today is a few tips and tricks. A few things for people who are lower than a level 100 that want to try to make it out fucking around. And a few trips just on guns. I'm gonna do an invisible arms glitch that you can save on your outfit. It doesn't work in free roam, but it will work in any mission and heist that you do. So it's just something cool to bring to the table. I'm gonna touch on a pearlescent for your MG. I think it works on many other guns, such as the sniper, but I'm gonna show you how to get a heavy sniper in a combat MG that you can carry in every session. Even when you're that you can carry as long as you leave the session, but you can get a free one. Just go to. So anyway, I will just get on with that. So I'm just heading over to my yacht here. Actually, I'm not. I'm actually driving in the complete opposite direction of my yacht. So let's get in that direction right now. All right. So while I'm driving over there, I wanted to touch on a few things. I guess my 4 main guns that I use is an assault shotgun. I should say 5 because I use the flare gun a lot. I use an assault shotgun, I use a heavy sniper, I use a combat MG, and I use an advanced rifle. Now how I use those guns is I start from far. I'm a better shot, I'm a sniper by far, ask any of my friends. I'm the type of guy that I just like to snipe. I'm better with that whole thing, but and an MG. But here, I'll show you a few things. So, when you select as you're running closer, you want to obviously use your heavy sniper. It's better than a marksman, because it only takes a single shot unless someone, to the head, unless someone has like some sort of health glitch or a bulletproof helmet on. So, it is better than the marksman, because it actually takes like 5 or some shots with the marksman. So, you can just start timing out your shots and learn to move. I'll teach you all that in a sec. But as you start running in, you want to bring your combat MG out. Now the reason you bring the combat MG out instead of an assault rifle is because it has a longer auto aim range. So you want to just kind of, as you're starting to run closer, try to keep that distance between, and you'll start to know it as you start to fight. But you'll want to see that when you start to get closer, you want to pull out the MG because they're going to pull out an assault rifle thinking that you're running closer. Like 8 out of 10 chances they will, unless they use a combat, but not a lot of people do, surprisingly. So that's only because they don't see the accuracy being very accurate. I'll tell you the trick with a combat MG. You can't hold the fire, you can't hold your trigger. You got a single fire a combat MG, and you only have to reload that gun 200 and some shots. So think about that. It takes 3 shots to the head. It auto aims farther than your farther than your assault rifle, and most people just hammer on hold the fucking trigger when it comes to the combat. So just use single shots and aim for the head. You'll get them faster than you'll get them with a marksman every time, I promise you. And as you start running closer, you want to bring out your assault rifle. Oh, I gotta tell you one more trick about the combat. Never roll with the combat. Never ever roll with the combat. If you see someone roll, just let go of your auto aim, and right when they're about to stand up, pull your auto aim trigger and put it right on them. It'll hit them every time. Right when they're coming out of roll, you're already aimed on their chest. Push up a little bit, boom, to the head. They'll try to do another roll because they just got shot. They'll fire off a few shots. Boom, you let go of the trigger as they're about to roll. Hold on your auto aim as they're about to stand up. Boom, you got him again. It works flawlessly, man. And you'll die obviously sometimes, but that just happens, right? So as you run closer, you'll pull out your assault rifle. Now that's when you want to start rolling. Now you never want to roll first, ever. Don't ever roll first. Right when you see that dude roll and just about to stand up, that's when you want to do your roll. You can only do a roll like every 2 seconds or every 4 seconds if you're aiming your gun. So if you're auto aiming your gun and then you do a roll and you try to do it again, it'll be 4 seconds. But if you let go of your auto aim and run it and then you walk a step, you can do it right away. So it's actually only every 2 seconds. And then as you get closer, just use your assault or a heavy shotgun, some sort of a heavy automatic shotgun. I can just sweep them out real quick. And that's pretty much, that's actually the biggest trick. Always put on body armor. Every chance you get, put on body armor. If you're about to die and you know a dude's in the shot, kill yourself with an RPG. Kill yourself with a sticky bomb. Just kill yourself so he doesn't get the kill. Also, if you're in a vicinity and and you know, like, okay, like this dude gets me close combat every time, just shoot a rocket down. Who cares if it kills yourself, because it'll still give you the kill, but it won't give him one. So yeah, there's a few tricks on how to get by with the upper levels. I know we do fuck around a lot with lower levels. I know we we tend to have some fun, but those are some tricks to get by us. Now I'll tell you a few other tricks to do. When you're running into a tank, you got a tank in the lobby and he's talking all this shit and blah 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 blah. The best thing you can do with the tank is call a mugger. Now here's the trick with the mugger. You are going to want to go off radar, or you can stay on radar, but there's two different tricks you can do this with it. You can either go off radar and call a mugger and then just start following that tank. Once that mugger grabs him out of the tank, which he'll do 90% of the time because nobody knows that mugger's coming, he'll grab him out of the tank and let him see a dot. So even if you can be around the corner or something and you know that mugger's approaching, try to get that tank to kind of follow you and kind of be a little bit tedious, because then it slows down the tank. Make sure he does a lot of corners, has to maneuver between vehicles, shit like that, right? Because if he runs over 5 vehicles, it blows up the tank. If he goes slow, you get that mugger out, all you gotta do is wait for that mugger to drop him on the ground. He's got 3 seconds he's gonna have to lay on the ground, and those 3 seconds you shoot that guy. When you shoot that guy, you jump in that tank or you blow that tank up instantaneously. What I like to do is take the tank and I like to drive it to the end of the pier or somewhere in a confined area, like say under that yellow big building right by the downtown Los Angeles, park it right in there, and then get whoever he was trolling to get everyone to guard that tank, so that way he can't call Pegasus until that vehicle disappears or is blown up. So another trick is get a friend to go into, get someone to join you in a crew. So say you start your motorcycle club crew, and then turn friendly fire on. Throw sticky bombs on your friend's back, and then turn friendly fire off. Now if that person goes off radar, not your whole crew, just that single person, goes off radar, then your other 2 members of the crew can distract the tank while he runs up behind it. You turn friendly fire off at that point, so the sticky bombs are on his back, and they're your sticky bombs. He'll run up to that tank with 3 sticky bombs on his back, and then you can detonate them. So he can't see him on the radar, that tank's chasing you 2 guys on the mini-map, he can't see the 3rd guy on the radio, or whatever, and then boom, that dude just runs up to the tank, you press right on the D-pad, it doesn't blow up your friend, but it does kill the tank. So there's a few other tricks to check out. If you're just beginning and just trying to figure it all out, and you're getting trolled on pretty hard, because I know we do that a lot. So there's a few tricks. Now I'm going to show you where to get the combat MG and a heavy sniper every time you come into the session. It doesn't matter if you're a low level, it doesn't matter if you can't buy it, you can keep this gun and keep buying this ammo for this gun as long as you don't leave that session. Now, as long as you have a friend or anybody in the yacht, even if you ask anyone, hey, does anyone have a yacht? Can I come check out your yacht? Like, I really want to check one out, if you guys don't own one. Then just say that, and it makes a person, whoever's just got one, or, you know, whoever just wants to feel big, like, oh yeah, I'll let you check out my yacht. But the truth of it is, you might even be his enemy in 10 minutes, but you want to get in that yacht, and the sniper is actually inside of the yacht, like where all the rooms are and shit. That's where your combat MG and your sniper is. So you have to talk to someone and at least get inside, let them invite you to their yacht. Once you get into that yacht, you go downstairs. I'll show you guys. You guys go downstairs to the bedrooms, and in those bedrooms to the left there will be a heavy sniper and a combat MG. So make sure you guys grab those at the beginning of every session if you can. Now, here's another thing. Have you guys ever got caught in the penthouse and you guys don't know how to leave the penthouse? That's one of the most annoying things. You guys got guys outside. You know, it's not actually that annoying, because I know people that put proximities and they say they have, like, whatever, they have all that money to blow. But you know what? That garage at the penthouse is full of supercars. Every time I pull a car out to a sticky bomb or a proximity, that's 20 grand. So if you see someone trolling like that and you just want to waste some time and it's like them killing you isn't bothering you, just keep going into your garage. What you do is you just drive out, let them blow you up, there's 20 grand. Okay, so that's only 20 grand, right? But you start doing that 20, 15 times, and that's what you're repeatedly doing, because they're trying to troll you, but the truth is, you're actually trolling them. You're just actually going into your garage, and how you do it is when you're outside of your garage and someone's trolling you or coming onto you, you don't want to die, and you have a Lester mission. So it has to be one of the heist missions or setups. So what you do is you just click that Lester. So I'm going to do it right now to show you, even though I'm at the yacht, but I don't think I need to show you where those guns are. I think you guys can figure that out for yourself. This is actually a better trick. If you're getting stuck or these guys are really trolling on you, or somebody keeps repeatedly killing you over and over and over again, you just can't get away from them, can't seem to get you to join a new session, open up your phone. Lester's mission will be like within a few clicks away. You accept that mission, and it'll put me right into my apartment, right into my heist room. Hold on, because I don't know if it's recording, so. Excuse me. So, as you can see, I'm inside my. As you can see that I'm now inside my heist room. So yeah, you just accept the mission or the setup, and then you back out of it. But it has to be a Lester, so it has to be your heist mission. Then you'll be in the same lobby, but now you're in your apartment building. So now as you're in your apartment building, and you're like, fuck, these guys are outside. Now there's two things you can do. You can keep repeatedly just driving out a supercar, let them blow it up, come back inside, drive another supercar out. Hopefully they'll blow it up and not shoot you. And just keep doing that. And fuck, before you know it, man, you'll burn 200 grand, 250 grand. Which, I mean, is like, whatever. But if they're trolling you anyway, you're not going to be able to do much besides troll them back anyway. So you might as well just burn their money as fast as you can. And I know it's not much money when you got fucking $20 million, but it's still money that's burning. So if they're going to waste your time, you might as well waste their money. You know what I mean? So now here's the other thing. If you're trapped inside of your apartment and you don't know how to get out, go over to your heavy liquor. Now, these guys might be standing around your apartment. You're in here looking around, being like, why are these goofs standing outside my penthouse? Like, get the fuck away from me. Go rape your grandma or some shit. And you're like, what the fuck, man? Like, don't you have anything better to do than fucking pick on low levels? Like, you're obviously fucking have no life and have no friends because you can't find anything better to do. But so, and then you're like, fuck it. So I'm just going to sit in here and watch you guys. I'll blow some vehicle guys up. And then these guys, oh, you're a tool, and they start shooting you or whatever. You're a bitch. You'd be like, oh, okay, I'm a bitch. You could go into passive mode, but it'll just bring more flack. So if you don't want to leave the lobby, you don't want to rage quit, kind of want to fuck with these guys a little bit, sit here and keep drinking liquor. And I'm talking, you got to drink probably like 20 some fucking shots. But as long as you keep drinking this liquor, you will actually get so drunk, you will pass out, and you will actually wake up at the hospital as if you died in story mode and you woke up at the hospital. It's exactly what will happen in here. It's the only time you actually do wake up at the hospital after you die in online. So yeah, again, if you're stuck in your apartment and they're trolling you, just sit inside your apartment and drink liquor until you pass right out. You literally fall on the ground, you'll pass out, you'll wake up outside the hospital. Boom, you're outside your apartment, and that gives you quite a bit of distance between you and them. So if you can't make it out to the top of the mountain to keep sniping them off or anything like that, then really you probably should just leave the session because they've obviously got you pretty hooked. So yeah, there's a few tricks for noobs and people that are just kind of tired of all these fucking trollers all around all the time. Another really good trick that I found with jets, this one works really, really well. A buzzard works, like, I'm honestly really good with a buzzard, more than I am with the jet. I don't know why I suck so bad with the jet. I can fly really good, and I'm good with the homing missiles. I'm just not good with that cannon, man. Like, I can't shoot people on the ground or shit. But you get me in a dogfight, and it's a whole nother game. I love that fucking explosive rounds in a dogfight. Like, all I gotta do is spit her out. Boom, it's like 4 shots to that fucking jet. Well, a little bit more than that, but you guys know what I mean. It's a dope fucking setup. But on the ground, it's pretty cheap. So here's the trick. If you're getting really annoyed and shit's really starting to frustrate you and some jet's in the air, go into passive mode. Now, passive mode, people do try to encourage it like it's a bitch move. Now, let me tell you guys, what's a bitch move? 4 guys picking on a low level or 2 guys picking on a low level knowing that they can't even keep up. Like, they killed you 4 times and you're just trying to avoid them. So really, in that sense, who's the bitch there? The guy bullying? Or the guy just trying to play the game? Because the way I see it is, these guys obviously have something going on in their lives that they get picked on every day, and fucking, obviously dad probably beats them up, or they probably go to school and get made fun of, or whatever, so they get on this video game and they start bullying people, and they start picking on them, because, in a sense, yeah, it is satisfying, it's very therapeutic, but for us, it's a little bit frustrating, and that's why they give us the option. Now, don't feed in. Now, as long as you go into passive mode, man, if you have a problem with people, what I like to do is I'll just take my headphones right off. or I'll just go into a party chat where I can't talk to them. Because honestly, if you can't hear them, their opinion really can affect you. And the most important thing you have to realize is that their opinion doesn't matter. It only matters if you value who they are as a person. So if you don't know somebody and their opinion should never matter. So don't ever get mad at someone, even if they call you gay, even if they call you a little nerd or whatever. Who cares what they call you, man? You don't know them. You're never going to see them in your life. So, like, you could just leave the session and be just as happy, and they can go on with their big egos and be like, oh, he's a bitch. But we can also get on with our day and completely forget that guy even exists in, like, 3 seconds, or we can sit here and put up with it. It's not really a bitch move. It's just, like, it's called I want to continue enjoying my game, not dealing with some fucking asshole who thinks he can just come around and do what he wants. And not that I have a lot of this problem. I tend to actually come to lobbies and fuck with the bullies. So that's as you guys know probably from my Who's Jared Cash video. That's what I do. I troll all the bullies. That's what I like to do. So the another thing is that I wanted to show you guys real quick was let's go throw a per lesson on our MG. Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys the invisible arm glitch. You guys are probably pretty stoked for that, eh? Alright, it's, like I said, I haven't figured out how to get it to work in free mode, but I will show you that it does work in missions. So, what you first need to do is you need to get a hoodie with a t-shirt underneath it. Now, I don't know how that works. Then what you need to do is you need to buy a watch, and you need to buy a pair of gloves. It doesn't matter what kind of watch, and it doesn't matter what kind of gloves. Now, in free mode, this is only going to happen for a split second, so what you need to do is you need to start a mission. You have to, any mission, you can go into, any mission that you can go into an ammo store. So what you want to do is go, excuse me, you want to go online jobs, you want to go play job, you want to go down to Rockstar Created, you want to go down to missions, you want to click on any one of these fucking things. I don't know which one I clicked on. I think it was something weird like Cops Capacity or something. I'm pretty sure that's the one I clicked on. But anyway, so then after that I went into the ammo store. Now I already have all this stuff, so I'll just show you guys real quick. So yeah, if I'm standing right here and I put on my rain outfit, that's what I just call my outfit with the hoodie. So this is the hoodie I put on. Now I don't know if you need this hoodie or if it can be any hoodie or if it could be any blazer or long coat. I don't know. But right when you put that on, what you want to do is you want to go to style, then to accessories. Then when you're at accessories, what you want to do is you want to put on a pair of gloves, and then you want to put on a watch. Now you see how it made it go to the t-shirt with no gloves? Now you want to click back down and put another pair of gloves on. Now you see how the arms went invisible? Now you see how they went back? Now I'm in free mode, but if you go into a mission and you do that, it'll stay like that, and then you can save the outfit, and then it'll stay glitched in every mission that you do. Like the Pacific Standard High, shit like that, but it won't stay invisible. Now it won't stay invisible in free mode. That's the only bad part, but I mean, it's cool because you start doing the heists and shit, and you can see. So I'll show you, see how I have it saved. That's obviously saved. You can see it's a saved outfit. But like I said, if I leave it on for too long in free mode, the arms do come back. But like I said, in missions and stuff like that, it doesn't. So even if you want to sit there and be like, hey guys, check it out, check this out, and you just stand there and don't move for a second. But the second that you do move, it's gonna snap back. So, but like I said, in the missions it stays cool. So it's just kind of something cool to throw at your friends. Now I'll show you guys something. You do, oh, and I do have to tell you, like I said, you do have to do that in a mission and save it while you're in a mission, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, so let's go over to the ammo store. Blue just came in, but she ended up leaving, so I don't know what she was up to. But So yeah, what we need for this one to put a pearlescent on your combat MG is an ammo store, which I keep obviously driving in the wrong direction. Oh, and like I was saying, sorry about the buzzard thing, I totally got off on that. The best way I found to take out a jet, if you get kind of, comfortable with the buzzard, I like to go into a buzzard, and then what I'll do is I'll go into passive mode. And I used to do this when I was young, but, oh wow, it doesn't really matter. I tell people, anyone who's below level 100 to do this all the time. I get them to go into passive mode, and then what I do, or I call a backup helicopter, a mercenary backup helicopter. And if you get a jet, that's really fucking pissing you off. Now this works better if you have a yacht as well, but I'll just show you those who don't have a yacht. So what you do is you go into passive mode inside of a buzzard. But before you go into passive mode, you want to call your mercenary backup helicopter. Then what you do is you take your helicopter and you go really, 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 really high in the sky. You can go higher in the sky with the helicopter than you think you can with that Hydra, but I think the laser's the only one that goes higher. So, yeah, as long as you get really, really high and you get your backup helicopter to chill. Now what you want to do is, if you have a yacht, then what you want to do is turn your yacht defenses on and fly towards your yacht. And what this will do is it'll make that jet want to fly over top of your yacht. Now you'll dive, when you're over top or just about over top of your yacht, you want him to kind of fly below you for a little bit. Maybe realize it, maybe not. Now at this point, what you're going to do is dive down towards your yacht. Now if you don't have a yacht, you just want to get really, really high and stay out in the water area. It's usually the best. That way your Merryweather chopper has a clear shot on that Hydra. Now what that Merryweather chopper is going to do is it's going to continuously lock on to that jet that keeps fighting you. Now the only way that jet's going to kill you, you got to let that jet kill you one time before, or should at least shoot at you or hit you before. That's the only bad part. But once he's considered an enemy or a stranger or whatever, that backup helicopter will attack him. So what you do is you get really, really high up. Really, really high up. Like, keep going high as you can. Then you get your backup helicopter won't go as high as you. He'll fly around you and a little bit lower. So when that jet comes towards you, that backup helicopter is going to start trying to shoot out that jet with missiles. Now, as it's doing that, you want to click and disable passive mode while that jet is being distracted by your backup helicopter. Now, hopefully by the time passive mode ends, that backup helicopter has actually survived that entire time. In that time, you want to, as you're in passive mode, you want to dip down, go off radar on your buzzard, and just come down, boom, it's swift. I know it takes a little bit, but I mean, it gets the jet out of the air. Now, the second the jet's out of the air, here's the trick. Now, you can't just leave him, because he's just going to run and go get a jet. If you have a crew, take over the hospital and take over the helipad over by the docks. Just run them. Just get people to stand by them, constantly blowing up anything that shows up. Just constantly. But what you guys got to do is you guys got to stay on him, or he'll get into another jet, or he'll try another cheap bitch move, because he's obviously not very good on the ground. So when you get him out of the ground, just get to the ground as fast as you can unless one of your friends has a jet, and then troll him till he leaves the lobby. And there you go. With a group effort, man, you guys put 3 of your own buzzards in the air with 3 backup helicopters, you guys will be styling, all in the same crew. You guys will watch how fast the jet comes out the sky. Another trick I'm gonna tell is if you guys are trollers. Now here's the thing, because I do love to troll. So here's one move I'm going to give to trollers. If you guys are in a lobby and you hear another fellow troller or fellow friend and they are voting to kick him or voting to report him, now all you have to do to counteract that report or that kick is commend your friend. So say your friend he's obviously up on everyone in the lobby and he's fucking trolling everybody, but he's like, let's vote to kick this guy, let's vote to kick this guy. Well, if you hear that and you're like, well, this guy's not really doing anything, you guys are assholes, now you guys are being more assholes because he's starting to beat you guys, and now you guys want to vote to kick him because you guys are sore losers, or whatever. All you gotta do is, even if 3 of them vote to kick him, if you commend your friend once, he's good to go. They can't kick him from the session. So there's another thing you guys should know about. Also, if he gets reported, it's another good thing for a couple friends to commend him as well. That definitely goes on his profile, and because Rockstar does recognize that people do report people for no reason. I mean, I've heard people fucking report people for modding, and all they've been doing is 16 shots up on 4, but the dude's only like level 97. So like, how do you guys report him for modding because he's a better person? I know people that get butthurt all the time. Like, I got friends even that I don't even, like, that I chill with, and they'll be like, oh my god, I'm gonna report you because because you're modding or whatever. Like I hear people say shit like that all the time. I'm like, why do you guys gotta report people? We're playing a game where we're encouraged to be criminals. And what, do you want to be a criminal that's a known rat? You want to be a rat goof criminal? Then go ahead, report people. Be a little bitch. You'll never make it in the real world like this. Not that I ever want to compare this to the real world, but I'm just saying, like, why do you play a game where you're encouraged to be a criminal, but yet you want to live the life of a bitch and be a little rat goof bitch? Oh, so yeah, maybe you guys should fucking think about that next time you start reporting people. Other than that, I think that's good. I just want to show you guys the per lesson. I'm getting a couple comments here. I just want to finish this video. Fuck, it's probably Smoke. What's going on, Smoke? I'll answer you, because it's probably you. This guy's pretty good. I like this guy a lot. What's up, G? I got some master. What's up? Hold on, what's up? What's up, man? Okay, well, while I'm waiting for this thing to load up here, let's drive over to the gun store I've been trying to fucking make it to forever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy some shit. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. If you guys want to know some tricks, like, I'm not saying I know everything. I don't know how to mod. I don't know how to do fucking... Well, I do know how to mod, but I don't mod, and I don't have any desire to put it on my machine. I have no desire, but at the same time, I don't know a lot of health glitches and shit like that, and if I do, chances are I'm not going to make a video of it. If you guys want to know, let me know, and I'll show you a few things. I'm not going to be posting anything like duplicate glitches or anything like that, but however, if you do catch me at the beginning of every update, like big update, I'm talking like the bikers update or the new import transport one that's coming out here in a couple weeks, or import export of stolen vehicles in the next couple weeks here. During every update, I managed to find a duplicate glitch. Now, I don't like to, like I said, I don't really put them on there, but if you hit me up and I happen to have one, I'll definitely take the time to show you guys. For those, now I'm not going to show anybody that doesn't, that has a lot of shit. I like kind of keeping it on people below level 100. I'm just trying to get all these little guys caught up with most of us, because the lobbies are getting pretty lame. Like, you get, 3 or 4 of us around, and we're just clearing out lobbies, so I kind of want these little guys to start getting better games so we can start fucking having some crazy PS3 lobbies back on PS4. I miss the downtown full-out war, crazy-ass fucking lobbies, lit up, everyone's going crazy nuts. I miss that kind of shit. But, hopefully we can bring that back to PS4. But anyway, okay, so this fucking gun store seems to be the fucking longest trip of my life. Sorry, Smoke. I'm just heading over to this gun store right here. I'm going to show you guys how to do the pearlescent color over top of your etched gun design. So, let's go in here. And as you can see on mine right now, I've only done this with the combat. I don't know if this works on other guns, but I know it worked for me. You can do this in pink, you can do this in blue, and you can do this in gold. So if you look at my gun, it's actually, I have a gold pearlescent. You see that? I have a gold pearlescent over top of my etched design. Now I can change that to pink because I'll show you. It's super easy. This is why, like I said, I don't like to totally promote glitches or shit like that a whole lot. But I did show you 2 because these are simple and they're not cheap. They're not, this isn't a health glitch or some sort of glitch that's gonna have you have a better and an advantage over other players. These glitches are strictly for style and just something cool and unique to have. So as you do, you walk up to the gun thing, you go over to your gun rack, and you go down to your combat MG. Now once you've selected your combat MG, now I'm not going to leave the session and come back in because I am in a lobby by myself, but you have to do this. So what you got to do is you got to select the etched gun metal finish. So you select that first. Now you see how it's platinum, there is no gold over top of that. So I've already proved to you right now that I had a gold pearlescent. Okay, so now I'm gonna go down because I did it in gold. I'm gonna do see when I select gold, there's no etched fucking artwork on any of that shit. Okay, so but I did in gold last time, so I'm gonna do it in pink this time. So as you guys can see, I have a pink etched. Oh, I can't do it because I gotta leave the session, but I'll show you how to guys to do it. So you choose one of these colors, any one of these colors you want as the pearlescent. The platinum obviously won't work. But the rest will. The gold, the pink, and believe the blue are the most, like they show up the most. So anyway, you choose it, so you go pink. In my case, I did it gold. And then what you do is you select that color, and then you go back to the etched, and then you go like that. And then all you got to do is press start, go online, and join friends. You just got to switch the session, but you don't want to be in that menu. So you want to be in this menu right here, where you don't have to select a gun. Then you just walk this way. You press options. You go online and join friends, and then you'll have. If we walk out here, I'll show you. I probably fucked it up already because. Yeah, I fucked mine up. So you see how I don't have my gold on there anymore? That's because I have to join the session after I change it. So what you do is I'll just walk you through this. It's super easy, guys. You guys will love it. Check out Smoke Guns Fazio. Fuck yeah, riding in style. It's one of Trevor's favorite vehicles. Every time you load in, he's always chilling with his scooter buddies. So again, I'll show you. You just go into here. You go down. You click your etched metal gun finish. You go down to the color. Click pink. Then you go back up to your etched gun metal finish, then you back out like that, then you press options, then you go online, then you join friends, and you will log in with that pearlescent color over top of your etched gun. So there you go, guys. There's a few tips and tricks to help you out. I said if you guys have any more questions, let me know. If you guys like what you see, let me know. And yeah, if you guys have anything else that you guys have heard of, or maybe you guys know a few things like how to put pearlescent over other guns if that works, or for instance, what I'm still trying to look for is I want my arms, but I don't want my torso. So if you guys can find a glitch where my torso is completely fucking glitched out, but I still have my shoulders and arms and my head, and my legs, I would fucking love that. There's a logo glitch. If anyone knows how to do it, I know how to put your logo, your crew logo, over top of your invisible torso. So that way you'd be running around with only your logo on, but I don't know how to get an invisible torso anymore. So if any of you guys can show me how to do that, or knows what's up, let's check that out for sure. And I'll show you guys how to run around with just your logo crew on your chest while the rest of your torso is invisible. But anyway, that's my broadcast for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope you guys liked it. I give a shout out to Smoke Gun. I got a shout out to Yazin P here that's chilling with us. Thanks a lot, bud, for checking us out. Like I said, Blue was just in this lobby, but I'll give a shout out to Blue Orchids as well. She ended up just coming in for a second and leaving, but I think she just rolled out of bed, so probably can't deal with my mouth yet first thing in the morning. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed yourself, and I'll be on a little bit later, probably tonight. I got some shit to do. I'm probably gonna do a live stream and hang out with you guys tonight. So if you guys get on, it'll be 8:30 in the morning here now. So probably in about 8 hours or 9 hours, I'll probably be on here to do a few hours of a live stream and hang out with you guys. If you guys want to tear up a lobby, light it up, fucking come and join me. I'll get the live stream going and we'll hang out. Alright guys, take care, and hope you guys enjoyed your time with me. It's another fuck around with Jared Cash, so take care.